Hello, golden beings. Welcome back to my channel, Opulencewithjia. If this is your first visit, I would like to introduce myself. I am a clear channel for Mother Agua and the Mercadians. And if you don't know who Mother Agua is, she is the great mother of the seeds, and the Mercadians are actually the new wave that will be arriving. They are a constellation. It sounds silly to call it the new wave because they've been here for eons and eons, but yes, the new wave. And if you are interested in finding more about me, where have I been, what I've been up to, what work I do, my offerings, everything is linked below in the description. So I would also like to give a fair share warning. When I channel information, which I do here live on all these episodes, whether you're listening to it on YouTube or on my Spotify channel, is that I speak extremely fast when I go into channeling mode. So you may need to pause in between, you may need to go back and listen to it. You also may want to listen to it in segments because it is a lot of information and it's coming through from the divine channel. So you may need a minute to digest, think, and process about it. But today's topic is very close to my heart. And it's very, I'm going to call it overrated. And the topic is self-care. Yes, self-care is overrated. And what I mean by that is that the image we have been sold around self-care, which is, take a vacation, go for walks in nature, go to the spa, take an hour out every day for yourself and so forth. Like these are the most common self-care examples I see that are being given out to have a full, balanced, and harmonious life. But the other day I was driving and I was thinking, oh my gosh, like I am burnt out. I'm actually very burnt out because I've been consistently working. And I was like, okay, but why am I so burnt out? I love what I do. I work from my home, I'm comfortable. So why am I actually burnt out? And that's exactly when this strong voice from literally my core came out, which is my highest self, one of my guides, was like, because self-care is not just about taking an hour out of the day to refill your cup. It's about doing everything with care. So the cup never empties. The reason why we're going to the burnout level and we feel like we need to replenish our cup constantly is because we allow ourselves to actually empty the cup out because we're not mindful enough about everything we do. Which is when you're sitting down for a meal, are you actually present with your meal? Are you chewing your food? What are you eating? Have you cooked it? Have you purchased it? What is the process of that? Are you just eating for the sake of eating and you're not even hungry? Are you just doing things because you have to? What is that? In what aspect and where are you not caring? Because if you were to do everything with care and love, your cup would never empty. You would never actually be burned out. This whole burnout thing is also it's a matrix distortion, and I know so many individuals like me that actually do what they love. And yet we all do get burnt out. We need to completely retract our energy, which I'm not saying is wrong. Yes, you can take a vacation, take a week off. You can definitely nurture yourself. You can go for a luxurious, extended self-care, 110%. Absolutely, you can do that. Take time for yourself. What I am speaking to is just overall wellness. It's overall wellness. It's feeling luxurious every second of the day. Every minute you wake up, you should feel like you are in that elite, exquisite, exclusive spot. You should wake up every day feeling in your body, feeling present, feeling nurtured, You shouldn't be waking up and just be waiting. Just be waiting for that moment where you feel like you're home. That's what a burnout means to me. It's just that you're waking up in your beautiful life and you don't feel like you're home. You don't feel comfortable in your skin. That's actually what a burnout is when you just don't feel grounded and stable. But what if you did everything with care? You said no when you wanted to say no. You said yes when you wanted to say yes. You ate slower. You ate the foods you actually wanted to eat. And that's a big thing. A lot of times I'm finding that we're just eating for the sake of eating. We're not being present with our food. We're not being present with our workout. We're just working out because, oh, it keeps us skinny or it keeps us fit so we can, wear that dress to that holiday party. It's all for that illusion. It's all for that perspective. We need to really stop operating for perspectives. We need to really kind of, I'm going to say this really bluntly, okay? We actually need to stop giving a shit about how we're going to be perceived. Because that is where this whole inner peace is being completely robbed away from you. Is that when we're so worried about how we're going to be perceived, that is where you actually stop caring. Because you've now completely deleted yourself out of the equation. You must always be present in everything you do, and being perceived in a certain way and doing things so you can be perceived well is not self-care. It's not working out to look good, eating a certain diet so it won't make you fat or it won't bloat you. Do you genuinely feel happy when you do that, or you're just worried about how you're going to be perceived? And that's why self-care is such an illusion to me now. It's such an illusion. We're doing self-care so we can post it on Instagram. We're doing self-care because, oh, this fits the society picture. Taking a day off and going to the spa, taking, an hour out to read or whatever. Taking time to yourself is great, but I don't think we should ever allow ourselves to empty the cup out. And I think too many of us have allowed that. We just allow our cup to be completely empty, be burnt out, and then wait for that day off, or wait for that vacation, wait for that hour of the day. Why would you want to work so hard for 10 hours and only give yourself an hour at the end of the day? How is that a service to you? How is that self-care? Do you really care? And yes, these are thought-provoking questions. And if this is your first time here, this is exactly what I do. I give you truth bombs so I can help you decode the matrix out of your system, because the matrix has added so many limitations and capacities in our beings, which we actually do not need for operating at all. And sorry, I'm looking at my phone right now because I had to make a little bit of notes. I stopped my car when I was getting all these downloads as I was driving. Doing everything with care actually allows us to stay in bliss 24/7. 24/7. And it is actually expanding time and creating what we love versus needing a break from life constantly. Being never burnt out is also a reality. That's a reality of never being burnt out, of never feeling unstable. That's a reality. But the reality we keep being shown and fed is, oh, you work so hard all the time, take a break. Look at this vacation pamphlet. It looks ideal for you. Take a break, take a break, take a break. but our entire existence is meant to be lived with care. Why would we want to create a hustle and bustle life so we can go take a break from life? No, we are meant to create a life with care so we are never burnt out. That is the reality. Operating with care to do things we love and to expand time for our creation energy versus doing things out of necessity so that we can escape for like an hour or like a week. That is not self-care. Self-care is literally caring about yourself with everything you do in all aspects of life and your full-on well-being. Speaking to yourself with care, speaking to others with care, handling situations with care, handling your being with care, handling your time with care. We need to really step away from this distortion of our cup is empty, time to fill it up. And then repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. No, the cup should never be empty. It should be always overflowing with prosperity, with love, with joy, creation. Because that is exactly what we are here to deliver, our creations. So I'm going to end this with a question. Where are you not showing up with care? And where are you operating out of necessity versus loving? And trust me, a lot of worms are going to slip out of this can. And of course, let me know in the comments what you come up with. And your likes and subscriptions and comments, they mean the world to me. And I can never thank you enough for your time and your presence. And I really hope this was helpful. And if you want to connect further with me, everything is linked below in the description. I'm also having a special promo running until Jan 1st on Akashic record readings. If that is something you resonate with, you can absolutely email me, which will be on my website, again, linked below. And thank you so much for your energy, time, and your presence today. Sending you so much love. Yours truly, Gia.